folk. So we're on the back road here, trying to make it. We are in Glastonbury, trying to get to one of the Nike sites, Nike missile sites, and I do believe this was a launch site. I may have it backwards. I think Glastonbury was a launch site, and Portland is the control site. So Portland's our next stop, and this is one rugged road. The old Vanitarium isn't built for these four-wheel drive things, so we got some big potholes we're going over. But anyways, we are on the road and we are on our way to the missile site. Holy crap. So we will see you when we get there. Later, folk. All right, folk. We have made it to the Glastonbury. I believe Glastonbury was a launch site. It may have been the control site. I'll have to make sure I get that sorted out by the time I do the video. As you can see, we are like totally out in the middle of nowhere. Butster's here. So we're gonna get our walk up going up here. I think we got a ways to go, not too far, God willing. We already got some trees in the road. So we're gonna take a bit of the walk up, hopefully get there and then show you when we get there. So we'll be back with you, folk. Look, well, we're getting here. Here's our first sighting of something on the way. We got some stairs leading up, and there was a building here. Which one it was, who knows? But this is the first find of the old missile silos that were here. We can walk this way, see what's down here, because we came up from over here, and there is tar going up that way. But I'm thinking maybe this looks like an old path there, and this is tar as well, so we might as well see where this goes. Ooh-wee. And I'm telling you, getting up here was, man, it was one steep hill, huge, and that's another thing that's making me think that this may have been the control site and that Portland is the launch site, because the control site would be up more on the hill. But we're going to keep on looking, try and find all this stuff for you, folk, and see what happens. But while we're walking along, in case you guys haven't seen the past video I did on these places, I'll do a little refresher. The back in the 50s, 60s, Cold War type stuff, they were building these sites. They were surface-to-air missiles. And they started out with the missile Ajax, or the Nike Ajax. And basically, surface-to-air missiles, and they were basically meant to shoot down. Yep, we're coming up to on some more now, y'all. So it was basically meant to shoot down the Russian bombers that came over. As time went on, Russia improved their military, built way more bombers, so it was pretty useless to be able to shoot down a bomber. So they came out with the Nike Hercules, which it was able to be tipped with a nuclear warhead. And they were usually 1 to 40 kilotons. And to put that in perspective, the Hiroshima bomb was 15 kilotons. So the concept was they would shoot it up. Obviously, boom, nuclear situation. You got the blast, you got radiation, you got EMPs. One of them's taking them out. And that way you could take out a squadron instead of one single plane. That's why they made the Hercules. So here we are in our second area that we've discovered. And then you got this area here. And we'll go check it out inside. Bunch of garbage in there. And I did do some reading up and watch some videos on this place. I believe this was a water tank. And yep. So there's that. And then of course you got the building over here, the remnants of whatever this was. We found another spot here. Don't know exactly what it's for, but you can get down in there. We'll try and show you in there a bit. That's the inside. And I would be a little more adventurous. But another thing about Glastonbury that they're well known for are their rattlesnakes. There are lots and lots of rattlesnakes out here. Hold on, let me spin you around. So as I was saying, another thing about Glastonbury they're well known for is their rattlesnakes. I'm starting to think we need to go this way. But yeah, you're not supposed to mess with. I think they're protected out here or something. And to be more specific, it's the timber rattlers. So normally I'd be a little bit more adventurous and jump down in there and jump down some of these other places. But you don't know how many are going to be down there. I don't want to piss off a bunch of rattlesnakes. So anyways, we're going to continue on, folks. Be right back. All right, so we've gone up a little bit further. Now a lot of these places here, not exactly sure what it all is. Obviously, some of them were barracks. You had a medical place. You had a spot, of course, where they may have had some of the missiles, this and that. So we're going to keep going on. There's a few more places up top we got to see. Yeah, from what I've seen before, dude, there's some cool stuff up on top. So here's another building. Pretty much all messed up. All right, Poke. Another pair of steps here, so let's go check this bad boy out. And like I said before, a lot of these buildings could be anything. Not exactly sure like this. I said it could be barracks, it could be the medical spot. It could have been everything. Guard area, who knows. But yeah, nature and time have definitely taken their area back here. So we're going to keep pressing on and checking stuff out. Yeah, Butster, I'm hoping they got I think it's called a Vortac or something like that. A big Vortac like antenna that looked really cool out here. So I'm hoping we can find it. And then over here, folk, you got something here. Not sure. A lot of these things, as you can see, over time, totally full. But a lot of these things, I'm not saying this is one of them, but a lot of these had like a fan in it. And they would get air because there are tunnels all over the place around here. And that would, a lot of the bunkers, everything were underground. So that would supply air and stuff like that. But You know, like over here, 2 metal poles over here. You're getting remnants of all sorts of stuff around here. So we're going to keep pressing on and checking stuff out for you, folk. Now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty out here. And as I was telling you, tunnels and so forth. Here you go. And you can hear the water down there and everything. So you come over here, you got another one of those tunnels right there. And you got a building right here. We're going to go onto the other side of this and try to figure out what this is. Be back in a minute, folk. See no way inside this building, but whew, we can look through the top here. And see what the heck's going on in here. All right, so what do you say, Buster?
Yeah, it might be up there.
Crazy trip or what?
Yeah.
All right, so we've gone, that's uphill on our way back there. That's where we found a lot of the ruins, if you will, of what, you know, barracks, medical places, this, that, yada, yada. Over, probably a bit further over here is where we found that old fencing. And what I'm looking for now is the big antenna thingamajiggy. And the only place that makes any type of sense to me is up there where it looks high, and I can see the sky, and it looks clearing over there. That's what it looks like. That's the only place that makes sense to me. So, you ready, Buster?
Yep.
Is this a precursor to what we're going to go through this summer?
Yeah, I imagine it
All
is.
right, let's do this, brother. We'll be back in a minute, folk. All right, folk, well, we made it up to the top here. And if you check this out, this, I think, is called a Vortac antenna, if that sounds right. And I've looked around. I see absolutely no signs saying no trespassing or anything like that, so I guess I'm good. So, we'll go check that out real quick. It's pretty cool. I do believe that the Vortac antenna is like for aviation. What do you call it? Aircraft aviation type stuff. I don't know. But it looks pretty cool. I will try and look into it a little bit more, find out exactly what this is and what it does. Maybe write it in for you. And actually, I see some people working down there. Maybe they can tell me what the heck it is. I don't know. But either way, it looks pretty cool. So, be right back with you, folk. All right, folk. There were some people up here working on it. And he came up, he's like, what are you doing here? And guess we're technically not supposed to be up here. They're putting a new fence up, and on this fence here, like the fence is down all over the place, and there's no sign saying no trespassing. But anyways, I forget exactly what it was he called it, but it's this area right here is owned by the Federal Aviation, and it is indeed to help with air traffic control. So if anything happens to that thing, all heck could break loose, and if you're up here when that happens, you're screwed. So anyways, that is the top of the place, and this I believe was the area where they launched, the control, where the radar, all that stuff, yada yada was, where they controlled the launches. I believe Portland was the launch site, which we'll check out shortly, but if I got that wrong, I'll say so in the video and we'll reverse it. Later, folk. We are getting the heck out of here. I am sweating like crazy, by the way, on a cold winter's day in New England. And we are taking off. We were going to go to the other Nike silo in Portland, but we are beat. This one kicked our butts. We went all the way up to see that. I asked the guy while we were up there what kind of antenna it was. I think he said like a V-Wrap or something like that. I don't know if Vortex sounds right to you guys. If you guys want to investigate, I don't know. But that's that big white thing sticking out of the ground. Some people always look at it, and because the Nike missile silos out there, or the control areas out there, they assume like that's a missile head, or it's a place where they store missiles. It's an antenna. Does this sound right for the airport's FAA? Does that sound right, buddy?
Yeah.
FAA, I think they own the property, and that's a federal aviation beacon or something. It's for air traffic and all that. But the guy told us we couldn't be up there, and I didn't want to argue with him. And I just asked him, I said, "I get a quick pic and everything. It's for my video." And he goes, "Yeah, go for it." And I said, "I'll get out of here." But that was a long freaking hike, and it was a long freaking hike back. We didn't find it at first, so we went all the way back, and then all the way back again, halfway back, all the way back again, and we finally found it. So
Before I interrupt, did you get that guy saying you can't be here?
yeah. Oh no. I didn't record him. But anyways, we are starving, hungry, so we are on our way to go get some chow. And then we are going to head back home. Hopefully Mark's coming back tonight after his heart surgery, and see how he's doing. So this is one heck of a windy road with 8,642 potholes on it. So I'm going to have to pay attention here. I'm going to let you guys get going. But until next time, don't forget, always forward to the next adventure. The vlog is down.